Okay, hello everybody. We will begin very shortly, okay? We'll just wait 1 or 2 more minutes, okay? Adeline and John property. Oh, what are you typing? That doesn't sound very nice. Is it a rude phrase? Kaito, no, we're not gonna do speed. Hmm. Okay, right. So let's begin. Yeah, we'll start off with MCQ as usual. I know that most of you have already finished your exams. Yeah. How do y'all do for your exams? Oh, who is that? You failed your math exam, got AL6. Oh, okay. Mei Yu, you finished your math paper yesterday. Yeah, how was it? YZ, you're P4, is it? But we're doing for P5, so it might be a bit difficult for you. Oh, Kaito math PSLE was easy, really? Okay, good for you. Honey muffin 71 over 100. That's not bad. JFlow, you haven't received your results, yeah. Most of you will have finished your exams this week, right? So it's a bit soon to get the results for some of you. Maybe you think you can get AL2? Okay. Yeah, that's good. Wow, 98 over 100. That's very good. Okay, so anyway, this is gonna be our last TikTok live in a while. Yeah. Okay, since it's holiday period, all of you are going overseas, going on holidays, right? Yeah, so we will take a short break for the TikTok, and then I think we will have the next TikTok in November or December. Okay, so let's go through the first question, all right? Can you let me know what's the answer for the first question? JFlow and YZ says it's 2. Okay. Anyone else? What's the answer? Okay, also 2. Can. Right, let's go through, see whether it's 2 or not. Adeline and John 2 also. Okay, can. Alright, so it says that in this figure, it is divided into 20 equal parts. What percentage of the figure is shaded? Okay, so I'm going to find out what's the fraction that is shaded first. So you can see that there's 4, okay? So there's 4 that's shaded, then the denominator should be the total, which is 20. So you will form this fraction 4 over 20 first, okay? Then you want to change it into a percentage, you times 100%. Yes, times 100% is correct. So for this, you can cross cancel. Okay, so I'm going to cancel the 0. And then 4 and 2 can also cross cancel. You will have 2 and 1. So that means that you're going to use 2 times 10 to get 20% as the answer. Yeah, so all of you are correct. This is number 2. Number 2. Okay, fairly simple. Shall we look at the next one? Next one is on angles. Take a look at the diagram and calculate it. Let me know your answer. Okay, J-Flow and Arfin. Okay, noted your answers. Let's give the rest a little bit of time to try it out. YZ, you don't know? Oh, okay. But you can try. Take a look at the numbers. There's actually only 2 numbers given to you. This question, you can solve it in one step, okay? Try it out. Maybe another 30 seconds, okay? Kiki, alright, so your answer is number 2 also. Oh, Kiki, you're P6, okay. Of course, it's easy for you. Oh, okay, YZ also number 2, alright. So in the figure here, they said that ABC and DBF are straight lines. So you have 2 straight lines that are crossing each other. There is a certain property that you can use. So what is the name of this property that we're going to use to solve this question? Anyone knows what's the name of the property? Arfin, X is not the name of the property. IDK 180 is not the name of the property also. Okay, somebody mentioned vertically. J-Flow, vertically opposite angles. Yes, that's right. Okay, so that's the property I'm going to use for this question. So you learned in school, okay, that vertically opposite angles are equal, right? So let me just write down for you. Yeah, so this means that 54, okay, is equals to angle FBC, which is also 54, like this. Okay, so these 2 angles are vertically opposite, therefore they're equal. So based on this, you can find angle FBE, okay, by simply minusing, right? Yes, correct. 54 minus 25 degree. So that's how you get 29 degree as the answer. Yeah, just one step. Okay, so this one should be option 2, which I think all of you got correct. Yeah, that's great. YZ, easy is it? Okay, that's good. Let's look at the next one, okay? So for those of you who actually downloaded our worksheets beforehand, you will notice that for question 3, I actually changed it. Because in your worksheet is a ratio. So you guys never learned ratio, right? So I changed it to fractions instead. So you can read question 3 and then let me know the answer. Okay, so I changed this fraction from ratio to fraction. IDK, of course, yeah, of course you can. P6 also can participate. So just read the statement and then choose the one that is not possible, okay, or which one is false. John, I don't think P1s can solve this. That's a bit, yeah, P1s wouldn't have learned fractions yet. Okay, so other than Arvin, anyone else has the answer for this? Okay, so far most of you choose 4. Okay, let's wait a while more, another 30 seconds for those of you who are still solving. Any more answers? Okay, J Flow also says 4. Yeah, alright, so let's take a look at this. The number of boys is 5 over 6 of the number of girls. Which of the following statements is not possible? Okay, or which statement is false? So you can draw arrows to allocate the units. So 5, you can point it at the boys. So boys would be 5 units. Okay, then for 6, you point it at the girls. Girls would be 6 units. So the first statement says that the number of boys is a multiple of 5. So this is actually true, right? Because for the boys, boys is 5 units, so it definitely has to be a multiple of 5. Okay, so option 1 is not what we're looking for. Option 2 says there is a total of 88 children. So we can find the total units by using 5 plus 6. Okay, so 11 units is the total. And 11 units is possible to be 88 children, right? Okay, so statement 2 could be true. So we're going to cross it out. Okay, then for statement 3, there are fewer boys than girls. This is definitely true because 5 units is less than 6 units, right? Okay, so you're left with the last option. There is a total of 40 girls. So remember that the girls is 6 units. So 6 units cannot be equals to 40 because 40 cannot divide by 6. I mean you will get a decimal which is not correct. Okay, so therefore the answer is option 4. Yeah, so that is the one that is sort of like false or not possible. Yeah, so I think all of you got correct, which is great. Any other questions before we move on? We only have 3 MCQs today. All good? Okay, then we're going to move on to section B. Section B is on volume. Okay, so let's take a look at this volume first. This volume question. What is the volume of this cube as shown below? So if you have not done the worksheet beforehand, okay, I'll give you some time to calculate this on the spot. What would the answer be? Okay, so IDK says length times breadth times height equals to the volume. Okay. Okay, so one of you have the correct value, but the units is not correct. So I don't know how to pronounce your username. I'm very sorry. But it's not cm square, right? For this volume is in terms of cm cube. Yeah. Yeah, but it's okay because this is section B. So actually, you don't need to write the units. You just need the final answer. Net, yes, this is a P5. Diane, 8 times 8 times 8, is it? Okay. Yeah, so most of you can answer this correctly. Now, volume of a cube is actually length times length times length. Because for a cube, all sides are the same, right? So technically, it doesn't have length, breadth, and height. All sides are known as the length. So we're going to use length times length times length as the formula. So this will be 8 times 8 times 8. And then you're supposed to get 512 for this. Yeah, which all of you got correct. So fairly simple. Okay, then I think we can move on to part B, which is also on volume. Okay, so take a look at this diagram. A cuboid of height 10 cm has a square base of side 5 cm. What is its volume? Let me know your answers. Okay, another 30 seconds to send in your answers. So far, all of you have the same answer, right? 250. Okay, so again, don't need to worry about the units because this question, they did provide for you the units. Alright, let's go through this. So the keyword here is square base. What does square base mean? Anyone knows what does square base mean, this keyword? What does this keyword square base mean? Equal sides. Okay, need to be more specific. It's not exactly equal sides. Okay, YZ says base is a square. Okay, but what does the word base mean? What does base refer to? Anyone can explain what does base mean? Oh, base means the bottom. Okay, yeah. More specifically, base refers to the length and the breadth. Yes. Okay, so base means that the length and the breadth are equal. Yeah. Okay. So that means that the length is 5 cm, and then the breadth is also 5 cm, and then for the height it is 10 cm. So from here you can use the formula length times breadth times height. So this will be 5 times 5 times 10. Yeah, so that's how you get 250 as the answer. Okay. Foxy, yes, answer is 250. Okay, everybody alright? Can we move on? Yes, okay, let's go to the next page. Let me read the question for you first. A bookshelf can hold a maximum of either 36 small books or 24 big books. There are already 12 small books on the bookshelf. So at most, how many more big books can the bookshelf hold? Try this question and let me know your answers. This question is fairly common, yeah? Okay, IDK, you solved it very fast. Anyone else? Jason says 15. Okay. Let's see if there are other answers before we go through. Oh, okay. IDK, you already finished the paper. Okay, that's great. Very fast. Okay, so we have another one that says 16. Any other answers? Any other different answers? YZ also says 16. Hannah, I think you're trying to be funny, is it? Okay, JFlow also says 16. Okay, Ken, right. So let's go through this. So a bookshelf can hold a maximum of either 36 small books or 24 big books. So this means that the amount of space, okay, that 36 small books take up, okay, is the same as the amount of space that 24 big books take up. So based on this, you can form your first equation, that is 36 small equals to 24 big. Okay, because they take up the same amount of space, so you can write that they are equal. Now the second sentence says that there are 12 small books. So I will write 12 small equals to something. Okay, so how do you go from 36 small to 12 small? What should you do in order to go from 36 to 12? Is it, multiply? Is it divide? What is it? Oh, okay, somebody says divide by 2. Oh, really? Is it divide by 2? YZ says minus. Okay, minus is not wrong, but I'm looking for divide actually. Okay, J Flow says divide by 3. Yes, divide by 3 is correct. Yeah, so that means that on the other side, I'm going to divide by 3 as well. Like this. So 24 divided by 3 gives you 8. Equals to 8 big books. Yeah. Okay, so that means that this 12 small books, you can actually replace it with 8 big books instead. So if the maximum is 24 big books, and then right now you have 8 big books, how many more big books can be put? You just need to minus as your last step. So you are going to use 24 minus 8. You get 16. Okay, so yeah, 16 is the correct answer, which I think quite a few of you got just now. Oh, okay, IDK you use 8 times 2. 8 times 2. Yep, can also. Okay, so that will be the working over here. And let's do one more question, okay, before our usual break time. Next question. Here. So Mrs. Kim prepared 3.05 liters of lemonade to serve her guests. She poured exactly 400 milliliters of lemonade into each glass. What is the most number of glasses of lemonade she could get? Okay, so let's see. We have a question. How long is the life, is it? Well, technically it's supposed to be until 8, but I think likely we will end earlier. Yeah, based on the number of questions we have. Yeah. Okay, so we will end the live once we finish all the questions. Oh, okay, IDK, today there's no Kahoot leh. Is there Kahoot? Let me take a look. Okay, so later during the break time, I will check whether there's a Kahoot, okay, for y'all. YZ says 75. Okay, This one is actually a bit tricky. Okay, so take your time to try this and then let me know your answer. So far, I'm seeing different answers already. Inactive, what level is this? This is P5. Anyone else has a different answer? So far, we have 2 different answers, right? 75 and 7. Okay. I'm Super Teddy. Where to get the worksheet, is it? You can click on the link in our TikTok bio, okay? Then there, it will link you to our worksheets. Yeah, so you can download the worksheets and print it out if you want to. Okay, let's see. Alt girl, your working is 400 divided by 3.05. I think you need to try again. Yeah. Anybody can tell me what's the correct working for this question? Right, so you can type the working and I can check for you. Oh, okay. IDK says convert 3.05 liters to milliliters first, is it? Okay. Super Teddy, yes, okay, you also converted it into milliliters, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I would do as well. Convert them to the same units. So this one you need to times 1000 to change it into 3050 milliliters first. Okay, so when you have 3050 milliliters, then you can divide by 400 milliliters. Yeah, so the problem is how do you do this calculation without a calculator, right? So I will suggest that you try to split up the 400. So that means the 400, I split it up into 4, then 100. Okay, so you can use long division to calculate 3050 divided by 4. Okay, so let's see what is that equals to. You will get 762.5. After that, then you divide by 100. Okay, so when you divide by 100, you just need to move 2 decimal places to the left because 100 has 2 zeros. So when you move 2 decimal places to the left, then your new decimal place will be at 7.625. So this is the answer, but then you got to either round up or round down, right? So depending on this question, let's see, what is the most number of glasses? So they are referring to full glasses. So in this case, you need to round it down to 7. She can only get 7 full glasses. So some of you rounded it up to 8. That's not correct, okay? Because she doesn't have enough to get 8 glasses. So you should be rounding down for this. Yeah, so the final answer is 7. Those of you who got 7 is correct. Okay, so now it's our usual break time. We'll take a 5 minutes break, and then in the meantime, let me check for you whether there is Kahoot today. Okay. So you may use the restroom and all that, okay, while waiting. YZ says got Kahoot, is it? Yeah, let me just double check. Yes, YZ, you're correct. Yeah, we do have TikTok. We do have a Kahoot later. Okay, yeah, can. So after we finish all the questions, then we have the Kahoot, okay? But in the meantime, it's break time until about 7:35, okay? So after the break, we only have 2 more questions, and then we will do the Kahoot. So based on today's viewership, it seems like you guys, okay, those of you who are watching right now, you have a high chance of winning the Kahoot, right? Because there's not a lot of people today, okay? So you have a higher chance of winning. But of course, feel free to share the Kahoot link with your friends also. You can ask them to join if they want to. Okay, so today because already finished exam and then it's like holiday period. Okay, so expected that um there's not as many people today. Yeah. So those of you who are still watching, even though your exams are over, good for you. You can revise for next year. Okay, it's always good to revise more. IDK, will there be Sec 1 lessons? What do you mean? Do you mean for TikTok? Will there be Sec 1 TikTok? Is that your question? Okay. Unfortunately, no leh. Next year, we will only have for P5 and P6 TikTok. Yeah. So we won't have for secondary math already. This year we did have, but next year no more. Okay, one more minute, then we begin, alright? Okay, so anyways, if you guys are P5 this year, okay, you can take a look at the sticker on top there. We do have online lessons, alright? So if you're interested in joining, okay, you can sign up for 2 to 6 online lessons. Okay, shall we continue with the questions? Let's see. So just now we stopped here. This question is on rate. Alright, so you can try solving it and let me know your answer. The table below shows the charges for water usage in Singapore. So for the first 40 meter cube, the rate, okay, or how much you need to pay is $1.21 per meter cube. And for every additional cubic meter, it will cost you $1.52 per meter cube. Okay, so for Mrs. Tan's family, they use 43 meter cube of water in October. So how much did she have to pay? Let me know your answers. Not supposed to use calculator for this, yeah? Okay, we have different answers already. Let's see. Okay, so again, I don't know how to pronounce your username, okay, but 577 is a bit too cheap, right? For the amount of water that she's using. Yeah, so 577 is not the answer. You can try again for that. Those of you who are solving it on the spot, you do need to do some calculations. Okay, so I will give you a bit more time to calculate this. YZ and Super Teddy, I think you guys got to try again also. Okay, so make sure you're trying the calculations by yourself, okay, without using the calculator, because this is still a section B question. Okay, YZ, I think you got to try again. 577 is is not the final answer. Yeah. Okay, so Super Teddy, you change your answer, is it? Alright, can. Yeah, so some of you are still retrying the question. I'll give you a bit more time, it's okay. Last 30 seconds, okay, for those of you who are still doing. Okay, so I see that 3 of you have the same answer. Okay, 4 of you have the same answer. Anyone else manage to retry the question? Alright, let's take a look at the answer. So for the first 40 meter cube is $1.21 per meter cube. So for this, you are supposed to use a $1.21 times 40. Yeah, so this would have given you $48.40. And then because she used 43 meter cube of water, you can use 43 minus 40. That means that there is still another 3 meter cubes that she needs to pay for using a different rate. Okay, so yes, IDK, that's correct. You're going to use $1.52 and then you times 3, right, for the remaining 3 meter cube of water. So you will get $4.56 for that. And then the last step is to add up these two numbers. Okay, so we'll use 48.40 plus $4.56. And then you can get the final answer, which is $52.96. Yeah. Yes, okay, so IDK, you got the correct answer from the first try. Yeah, excellent. The rest of you, you try again, right? Then you get the correct answer. That's also okay. At least you retry. Okay, so very good. We are just left with one problem sum. Okay, then we can do Kahoot. So let's take a look at the problem sum now. This is the question. Okay, so let me read it for you. At a carnival, the admission ticket prices for a child and an adult are shown in the table here. So for a child ticket is $10, for adult ticket is $25. The number of children was thrice the number of women, and the number of women was twice the number of men. There were 210 children. So how much more money was collected from the sale of the adult tickets as compared to the child tickets? Alright, so let me know your answers. Hello Wong, it's good to see you again. IDK, can you try again, please? Your answer is quite close, so I think maybe you just had a careless mistake somewhere. You might want to use your calculator to check again your numbers. You might have a careless mistake. And the rest of you who are trying to solve this on the spot, my hint to you is you should try to find out how many adults there are first. So find out how many adults there are before you even calculate the amount of money for each type of ticket. So I will go through this question when I see maybe 3 correct answers. Yeah. Wongs, there should be a promo because adults are the ones paying. Unfortunately, that's not how the world works. Adult tickets are always more expensive, right? In the real world. YZ, I think you got to try again. I mean, your answer is fairly close, but again, you might have a careless mistake. Okay, so far nobody got the correct answer yet. Please continue trying. Okay, so IDK, you changed your answer already, alright? Okay, Wong's bye. Oh yes, today's Halloween, right? That's why maybe today not so many people. It's Halloween today. Everybody go trick or treat. Okay, anyone else managed to get the answer? Oh, okay. IDK, your multiplication, there was an error just now, was it? I see. Okay, but you can use calculator. This is a problem sum. Feel free to use calculator for this. Okay, so maybe we just go through, yeah? It's optional to draw a model, but I'm going to draw a model for you, okay? So that's easier for you to see. So firstly, they said that children was thrice the number of women. The keyword thrice means 3 times. So if I draw a simple model, child will be 3 times. Okay, so like this, and then the women is only supposed to be 1 unit. Now the next sentence says that women was twice, okay, which means 2 times of the men. So, but you look at the model for women is not 2 times, right? So this means that you should actually cut your model. Okay, so I'm going to use dotted line like that, cut. So after you cut, then women become 2 units. Okay, so for men, you just need to draw 1 unit like this. And they did tell you that there's 210 children here, like this. So this means that 6 units equals to the 210 children. And you want to find out how many adults there are, right? So for the adults will be women and men. So in total, adults will be 3 units. Okay, so to find 3 units, all you need to do is to divide by 2. So that's how you get 105 as the number of adults. Okay, so now you can calculate how much money is collected from the adult tickets and also the child tickets. So I'm going to calculate for the adult tickets first. There's 105 adults, and then each ticket is $25. So you times 25. You can use calculator. You should have gotten 2625. Yeah, so that's for the adult tickets. Then you do for the child tickets, the same thing. There's 210 children, and each ticket is $10. So you times 10. So this will be $2,100 for the child tickets. And the key word is how much more was collected from the adult versus the child tickets. Okay, so this means that you're trying to compare. So you should minus these 2 numbers. So IDK, yes, you're correct. The last step is just to compare them. So you just minus. So once you minus, you will get 525 as the final answer. Yeah, so remember the dollar sign. And that's it, that's the answer. Okay, everybody good for this question? IDK, you got all correct? Okay, that's great. All correct, huh? Okay, so I am going to launch the Kahoot. Yeah, so you can prepare your devices. Oh, okay. So, right. As mentioned just now, if you want to invite your friends to join the Kahoot, you can. Okay, so let me try to launch the Kahoot first, okay? We still have time, okay? So just hang around and then wait first. Jason, give me a moment. I'm still trying to launch the Kahoot. Okay, so the Kahoot is loading. Can slowly start to join in. Alright, so the game pin is 522836. Okay, so again, feel free to invite your friends to join the Kahoot. Okay, then they can also win some prizes. Yeah. Oh, so if there's only three of you, then you will definitely win some prize, right? Okay, but more of you are joining in. So today, high chance that one of you over here gonna win the Kahoot, huh? Xin Tong is 522836. That's the code. Okay, so I will wait another 30 seconds for whoever wants to join in. Alright? Another 15 seconds. How many of you are there? There's 10 of you. Okay. Alright, nobody else, huh? I'm gonna begin. Only one of you got correct. Oh no, what happened? Jaylene, right? Jaylene, you're the only one who got it right. Okay, this question, 7 of you got correct. Not bad. Next. Okay, good. Almost all of you got this right. Next. Last two questions. Oh, sorry, last three questions. Oh, IDK accidentally clicked the wrong answer. Oh no. Be more careful, huh? Last question. This is a double point question, okay? All right, let's see who's on the podium. In third place, we have Jaylene. Second place, we have Jay. First place, we have Kira. Okay, so if you are a winner, okay, please screenshot your results, okay, and then DM us on TikTok, okay, in order to claim your prize. Okay, so make sure you screenshot your answers if you're a winner. Okay, so like I said, this is gonna be our last TikTok in a while. Okay, so I will see you all, I guess, end November or December. Okay, so everybody, happy holidays. Enjoy the year-end holidays, okay? Now the exam is over, can chill a bit. All right, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for joining today and hope you all enjoyed the Kahoot.